Hello everyone, and welcome to another Chalice chat. We are here on the first layer of the Great Ease Chalice, the Ease Tombstone, and I forgot about this guy, the one who was backing away last time. Well, back to the floor. Haha. Probably one of the worst things I've said. Anyway, we are back, and we're probably almost done with this layer. I have no idea what to expect from this first boss. This is a very low-depth chalice. It's also the first boss, and those tend to be a little bit easier. Yeah, we have a Brainsucker. Now, as a boss version, it's probably, it's probably fairly strong. Yep, as expected. So, gotta watch out for that. Gotta watch out for its fancy attacks. Try and mash the shoulder buttons to escape. See here how we do here. Alright. Reasonably well. I like that my Tonitrus does good damage against it, and it does relatively minimal damage to me. This is not looking like it's going to be one of the more challenging boss encounters in the game. Which, hey, that's fine. Are you going to ever get tired of those magic spells? I guess there's probably some enemies that have felt similarly about me. Oh boy, that was terrible. What an absolute miss. I guess I might as well heal while I'm... Whoa! Ah, it was waiting. That was interesting. But I'll take it. Here we go. And better stop. Oh, it's dead. Well, that worked out. I probably could have been even a little bit greedier. Oh well. Alright, so we have the new lantern. That's going to be right across the way. That's probably going to be the way back. And then closer to the new lantern is going to be the way down. So let us now descend to layer 2. I wonder if there are going to be 2 layers. No, there's definitely not going to be 2 layers. I wonder if there are going to be 3 layers or 4 layers to this dungeon. Since this is a one-off, I kind of want to say there's going to be 4. But then again, there's only been the one 4-layer chalice, so maybe that's unique. It's looking like we don't have, once again, we don't seem to have a pre-lantern optional path here. So I will continue on my way. And I was reminded, so I was recently editing well, not really fully editing, but kind of going over, like spot checking, I suppose, the previous Chalice Chat episode. Having had a video glitch 2 episodes ago and an audio glitch which required me to re-record the last episode, I've gotten a little bit paranoid about making sure that these episodes are in good quality before I go on with the series, before I record too many episodes straight in a row. So I have been, statues must die. I was going over sort of spot checking the last episode, and I realized I forgot in making the point about, I've already walked past this thing, so I probably was fine, but death to statues. I'm still all for that. Yeah, eventually I will finish my point, which was that I never really finished one of my points. Because the reason I brought up kind of my somewhat unusual tolerance for challenge in games, and notably the Soulsborne series, the reason I brought that up was just to say, in the context that I'd brought it up, and me being surprised at how much health I had all of a sudden again, was that I really liked the story aspect of the Defiled Chalice. I kind of, you could probably hear that as I was presenting it. And now I gotta watch out in these staircase sections for teleporters. And I hear a lot of skittering. There's probably a bunch of rats beneath me. Uh-oh. Someone's above me. Yep, okay. Decided not to jump down. Oh, there are the rats. Uh-huh. There's an enemy back here. Alright. But yeah, just kind of very briefly cap that off. I might, when I'm doing the actual editing for the episode, kind of put that in text somewhere so I don't, leave people hanging forever. But I figured I might as well mention that. Good sedatives. Could use those. But I figured I'd finish off that point here as well, just because it's more immediate for me. Get to actually have the... Oh, hello, spider. Have the satisfaction of finishing something that I started to say that in real time for me wasn't all that long ago. You know, maybe an hour ago. So, uh-oh. Oh, right, I forgot. Spider! Oh, it got me. That one got me real good. Oh, as did that one. Fortunately, I think that's all one blood vial's worth of healing. Yeah. But I was reminded in between episodes, I am once again at the maximum for blood vials and bullets. I thought about holding off because getting that a message is kind of annoying every time. Oh, it's a one-way door. And I was on the right side immediately? Maybe it wasn't a one-way door. I don't know. Looked like one, though. Where? What? Oh, this is the upper section of the lift? Looks like it. Whew. Okay. I was expecting that statue to shoot an arrow at me. It didn't. Good. I'm kind of glad I did the explorations of the defiled chalice before coming here. I mean, I think you have to. I don't actually know if that's true. Maybe because I think you get this chalice from a Brainsucker, so maybe you don't absolutely have to. But it's probably a good idea. Is this a one-way door? That is a one-way door. Huh. Interesting. Only one way into the elevator setup here. I need to remember to check, like, down there. Oh, hello. Creepy crawly thing. Goodbye, creepy crawly thing. Probably just trying to make friends. Frenzy friends. I don't think I've shown it in Translation Born, but if those little guys... I can't remember if they bite you, if they spit on you, but they can somehow cause your frenzy to start building up, and that does a bunch of damage. Alright, I'm starting to get lost. I think this is the door I came through. Nope, definitely not. Either that or I was very negligent in my explorations. I need some shining coins. Okay, I want to stay on the upper floor until I have some better idea of where I am. Alright, so this is the door I tried to open, but it was the wrong side. Maybe I'm just bad at exploring. I mean, that's not exactly a huge revelation. I don't consider myself a great explorer. And this is the other room. Yeah, so I just missed this, I think. No, I remember what it was. Boy, I guess that's, you know, that's something to consider, is that clearly that was the leftover, that's a giant bell they have hanging in this room? Wild. Wild. Oh, and there's more spiders. Hey, stop hanging on the ceiling. Come play with me. Oh, and they've got faces. That's fun. Did it just cast a spell? Interesting. I was trying to talk about why I couldn't pick up those items, is because clearly they're bullets, and I can't pick up any bullets right now. So, because they're absolutely maxed out. Oh, and there's a whole other door. I wonder if that's going to link up with the cannot enter on this side door. So I'm going to, since I have my shining coins out, I'm going to come over here and I'm going to put a shining coin on the other, on this other one-way door here. Shining coin. Ka-tink. All right. And now I'm going to run back and hopefully we will discover that this way over here leads to a loop. Let's find out. Ooh, look at all these floating nebulae and crawling creatures. Yep, look at that. They spit. So it's not a bite, it's a spit. That causes frenzy buildup. And while I have that fresh in my mind, let's get some sedatives that I just picked up. Might pay to have those selected. I kind of expect in that that particular floor tile pattern, kind of expect there to be enemies. Also, they have a Brainsucker guard for that lever. Huh. Brainsuckers are annoying, but I don't think of them as major threats the way that I do, say, the sword guys or the sages. I wonder how they feel about, oop, that was what I wanted. I wonder how they feel about executioner's gloves. I know they don't like, fire. They're kind of okay with it, but they're not great. I've got a lot of bullets, and I know that there's bullets that I left lying around the dungeon, so I'm just going to take a few free shots here and keep running around. Alright, don't see anything down this way. Don't see anything down this way. It was a little... I mean, I just kind of assumed there was nothing down that way. I wasn't even waiting to look when I was saying that I didn't see anything down that way. But turned out there was nothing to see. Alright, and we've flipped the lever for layer 2. Somewhere a door is opened. Oh. Did I already check? I forget, but clearly that didn't matter. Let's pick up some bullets. How many? Oh, picked up 20, picked up 4 right away, which means I got to 20, which means, yep, can't pick those up still. And I didn't end up looping back. How bizarre. Where could that door be coming from? Could be leading to? Very curious. Alright, so we have underneath the elevator to explore, and we have the lower pathway on the stairwell to explore. Those are almost certainly going to be linked together. So let's just come back here and make sure there's no hidden treasures. I know rats will eventually come out that pathway. And I know there's a chance there will be a candle teleporter on that landing. So I'm going to avoid the landing. And sometimes there's a passage over here, but it looks like there's not this time. And, oh, it's a one of these guys. That I think of as Wandering Madnesses. And I can't see into this room that I just ran into, so that was a dangerous thing to do. But look at all these rats. That's also a dangerous, dangerous situation for me to deal with. All these, this whole huge pack of giant rats that I am happy to allow to ignore me. Maybe just the one sniffing its nose in the air. That one. Uh-oh. Well, that could have been bad if rats attacked any faster. Is there any ooze? Is this? Oh, this is the underpath. What was that guy doing? It looked like he just grabbed his head. Maybe he kind of lost his balance. Oh. Interesting. Are these friendly? Oh. This is like the... I think in the Defiled Chalice, I was talking about how there were some innocent miners who I was killing. They weren't actually quite so innocent. I see that, Scorpion. Because they were actually attacking me, but those guys are not. Which means the other guy probably wasn't either. I feel a little bit bad about that, but too late now. Don't feel bad about the Scorpion. Alright. Die. Explosion. But I am not sticking around for. Okay. So we have rats that way, and I believe that was the way that had the hole for the elevator. So what's this way? Is my lantern on? Yes, it is. Okay. Keeping a close eye on the ceiling. I don't want any oozy, goopy surprises. Watch me get hit by one anyway. Is this just a total loop? Are there a bunch of rats around here? Oh, no, but there are oozes. Look at all the oozes. I hear... Oh, it's these guys. Have not seen them in forever. Are there any oozes on the ceiling? Quick ceiling scan. I don't see any. Alright, so I'm going to deal with the oozes on the floor. Strike and go away. Man, I am so used to them being basically invulnerable. It's nice to be able to kill them in just 3 hits. Very nice indeed. Ooh, got some pearl slugs back. That's good, because I used all the ones I had making this chalice. I don't know if they're required for the final Tumaru Chalice, but can't hurt to have them. And since I'm rich on bullets at the moment, and I'm curious, how do you feel about Executioner's... Whoa! They don't like Executioner's gloves at all. Boy, I felt powerful killing them in 2 hits. I feel even more powerful blasting them away with Executioner's gloves in 1. Incredible. Wow. The fun of an arcane build, I suppose. This, of course, is a strength arcane build, but still. Arcane at 50, no joke. Really, really changes the game. Okay, I'm pretty sure this is the way that I have already explored, because I was expecting it to be a loop and it wasn't. There's my friendly enemies, and I don't think, yep, I don't think I killed all the rats. Goop scan. I don't see any, but the ceiling is rather uneven. Okay. Okay, only 3 rats at the moment, it looks like. I'm okay with that. I can deal with 2 rats. Well, I say that and immediately position myself to potentially get jumped by one. Still, yep. I think managed to handle that situation satisfactorily. Alright, and this is a giant empty room. Oh, are these skeletons? I know in some of the rooms like this, there are like mounds of pig corpses. These look like actual human corpses. Aren't the Chalice dungeons just lovely places? Okay. Now if there's a teleporter, it should be relatively safe. But maybe there's not. Okay, so I've been up that way, I've been down that way. I still don't know how to get to the other side of that one-way door. Perhaps the boss path will loop back that way. That does sometimes happen, although it is rather unusual. I think there was one dungeon that was like that. Okay, and I can hear people walking underneath me, but I think it's just the peaceful dudes. So let's go ahead and not go back to the dream. Let's go ahead and go the opposite direction and open up the pathway towards the boss. See what we have going on over there. Holy smokes, look at how many blood echoes I have. I wasn't even checking. Oh, maybe I should have gone back to the dream. I forget. I think I experienced this same exact sensation when I was doing the Lower Loran Chalice, and it looks like indeed we have a pre-boss pathway. I was kind of expecting it when we didn't get a pre-lantern path. But I forget exactly how many blood echoes can accumulate as you get down very low in the chalices, even before the difficulty really ratchets up into high gear. Is this going to be the other one-way door? No, it's way too early. Is it? Where is this? Oh, this is another giant room. Okay. And I'm at the top of this one. Oh, and we have aliens. Those ones aren't the scary ones. The scary ones are the magic casters with the, like, tentacles and things growing off of their heads. Because they can blast you with powerful arcane spells. Kind of like I was doing to some of the enemies before. Okay, pretty sure that's not going to be an illusory wall. Indeed. Got a bunch of high-level cold blood as well. I think I picked up an 11 before, and that's a 10. 12, I think, is 20,000. Which means... I mean, that's quite a lot either way. I think they, like, halve or something like that, roughly. So, like, an 11 would be either 8 or 10,000 or something like that, and then a 10 would be 4 or 5,000. Still, it adds up. Especially because you can get large numbers of them and use them all at once. It turns into quite a lot of blood echoes. I'm hearing more aliens. Is this the way I came in? I don't think it is. Might be, though, because I came in kind of a weird angle. Let's run recklessly forward. Yep, there's a ladder. That's definitely the way I came in. Okay. I'm going to put a shining coin by the way I came in. Uh-huh. There we go. That'll differentiate that path reasonably well, like having my executioner's gloves selected. All right, the top layer, I feel I've explored pretty well there. Again, this is not the scary variant of that particular enemy type. So that's fine. Uh-huh. We've got this side path here. I kind of want to stay and explore this room, because these giant rooms, the last one I explored in the Defiled Chalice, had a lot of offshoot pathways, but also a lot of enemies just wandering around in the big room. So I kind of want to explore the full extent of the big room before I do the offshoots. Alright, I've already been on the upper floor. I have to say, the Defiled Chalice, we came in on the main layer, and we had to go, like, both up and down. We had things to deal with. Starting at the top and working down is an easier way to approach this, because I don't have to be worried about something I don't know kind of in what is theoretically behind me, because I'm thinking of the upper floor now as theoretically behind me, even though it's, like, physically above instead of behind. But because I already know that the upper floor is clear, I feel better about coming down and exploring. And then now that I've cleared this level, again, I feel better about coming down here and exploring. Now, in the Defiled Chalice, there's a very devious trap around this corner. It looks like that is not the case here. What's back behind everything? That is a pressure plate if I've ever seen one. I'm not going to step on it. Aha! We do have another one of these scurrying friends. Thank you for the gem. Can't really use the triangles in this Tonitrus, but I'll take what I can get. Might be useful for something at some point, you never know. Alright. I'm very curious what exactly that trap triggers. I don't see any of the statues. Maybe I'll wait until I've cleared out everything else. I want to have maximum outside knowledge before I deal with the before I deal with that trap. Okay. So let's. Oh, whoa! I was not expecting that at all. You remember in the Defiled Chalice? Oh, are they gonna pile up and kill me? Yes, they are. Oh, fun times. Yeah. I remember back in the Defiled Chalice, I was talking about how that, oh boy, if any of those statues were gonna fire arrows, I was dead meat. But I remember in the Defiled Chalice, I had the option of stepping on one of those inlays, those offset portions in the ground. And I did it and was fighting a bunch of enemies and was saying, boy, that was kind of foolish of me. That could have been disastrous. But it worked out. And that actually had lulled me into a false sense of security. Because confronted with the same exact situation, I thought, oh, well, now I know. That sort of area clearly isn't a trap. And yet it was. All right. Despite the huge risk of losing all of my blood echoes, I'm curious what's down this pathway. Is this the path I already came down? Yeah, I think that corpse previously held an item, which means I've definitely come down this pathway before. So I think I'm going to modify my strategy a bit, and rather than leave shining coins at the entrance, I'm going to leave shining coins down pathways that I have explored. Now, I believe there were no other enemies on this floor. Oh, there is a doorway to go that way. Boy, there's so many ways to go. Okay, I can hear the other alien. And so long. All right. I was curious on that top floor, but I'm not curious anymore. I want my blood echoes back. I wonder where exactly the trigger switch is. I bet that's it right there in the center. I bet I'm staring at it. All right, now let's trigger this on purpose this time. And things are gonna go differently this time, my friends. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Are they? Maybe they're not. Ha! Yes, they are. I see you. There was a brief moment of pure terror in there, but worked out. Okay. And having triggered that trap, I am beginning to believe I understand the nature of this trap back here. And I'm recalling that I have previously... hello? Yeah. Yes. I'm recalling that I have previously encountered traps that don't shoot arrows and instead summon enemies with raised floor sections. So I kind of had a suspicion after this trap here that I might be dealing, with the same sort of setup for that trap there. And lo and behold, so it was. And dodge out of the way. That attack went on longer than I thought it would. But now you're dead. Haha, I'm alive. Whew. Okay. So that's those enemies. I got my blood echoes back. My massively high number of them. This is scary. I'm walking around with 2 full levels on me. Probably soon to be 3. Because the levels are about 100,000 each, but they go up in price every time. And I'm so high level that the price jumps are starting to really pile up. Okay, so we haven't fully explored this big room quite yet, but I'm seeing that we're getting a little bit long in terms of episode length, and we did fight a boss this time. So maybe next time I'll finish the exploration for this room and then take on the boss of this layer, and that will be that. So I hope you join me for the thrilling conclusion. What will happen with all of these blood echoes? Will I lose them? Will I keep them? I don't know. We'll find out together. Until next time, thanks for watching, everyone.